This is Pocket Presence, powered by Sleeper. Nico Collins is the #1 receiver in fantasy football this year, but I'm not shocked about it. You see, I grabbed him 2 years ago, late in the draft in a keeper league, because I saw some tape on him when I went on a visit to try out for the Texans when I was watching film in one of the rooms, and I saw this guy, Nico Collins, number 12, popping off in practice. And I didn't know who he was, but I knew that he'd be a dog one day. I didn't know that he'd be the #1 dog in the league right now, but here we are. This past week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, he had 12 receptions on 15 targets, 151 yards and a touchdown. 10 yards a target was his average. And look, man, he's probably one of the only reasons why they won that game. They were on the ropes. They definitely could have lost that game, but he brought in just enough of that juice that he brings to the table to get them past, with CJ Stroud obviously assisting. And I want to break down the tape to see exactly how he's doing what he's doing week in and week out, because he is just taking over games. Let's get to the tape. Alrighty, let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. You'll see Nico Collins up at the top. Quick motion out. They're going to get into a cover 3 show. They're playing zone now. Last week, they played a shit ton of man against the Bills. They got torched, so their switch up was to go more zone. But let's look at CJ Stroud's feet here. 3rd down. He's going to go across the board. Right to left. 1, 2, 3. Ball's out. And great timing, great anticipation into the window. As he's coming out of his break, ball's there. And Nico's going to get a little vertical, get those extra 3 yards. He can run a lot of different things, man. He can beat man. He's got tempo for zone. He's got great hands, and is really good after the catch. So sounds like a really good receiver to me. Look at CJ, though. Great job getting through his reads, know where he's going to be. Great understanding of the scheme in the offense. Nico's up here again, off the ball. Looks like they're in zone, but they're in too high now. Cover 2, probably some sort of quarters over here. Maybe they're going 2, but he's playing a little bit more off. But we got the play fake and then into the flat. Like, slow feet. Let's see his yak. You know he's going to get the first down. Like, look at how much bigger he is than everybody else. Like, linebacker. I mean, he is a dog. There's a reason he's the #1 receiver in the NFL right now in fantasy. And yes, having CJ Stroud and this scheme does help. Just a man amongst boys. Let's get it. Next play. All right, on the ball, backside. The play fake again. We're probably going to get a drift route or an out route. Nope. It's coming to you. You got the drift right here. He's not there. The out. Deep out route. Great job. Not even a great ball. Like, let's watch CJ's feet. So this whole play is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plant throw. Reset to the deep out. He's got somebody in his lap. Can't really get a whole lot on it. But again, great separation. Great job being aware. If the ball's near him, he's catching it. Just case in point. Where's he at? Down here, 1-on-1. Let's see, does the safety help? He comes down pre-snap. I mean, what are we doing here? Oh, almost had it. Didn't have enough space. He's got a guy that's playing outside leverage, so you really got to eat up the cushion, but he won. I'd love to see him stack a little bit more because the ball's already in the air. I'd love to see him stack more so he can catch that outside of his radius and keep his feet in, but he caught it just out of bounds. And I know they'll be in the film room probably on Monday already saying, hey man, squeeze and stack so I can put that outside and it can't get picked. Leave yourself room, because that's a great ball. If Nico's body is right here on the squeeze and stack, it's going to be outside his frame, up and away. And I know he likes touchdowns, so I know he's going to fix that. He knows it. All right, but now we're down here. Got 1-on-1 again. No safety help. Now they're bumping off. You know it's zone. When they push the running back out and the linebacker / safety doesn't go out, now you know it's zone. CJ's taking all that information in. Zone. But you have a climb on a backer. Look at this route. He's going to... So this is a slant route right here. This is a slant or a lookie. A lookie, basically a go is clearing out. You have a 2-way go. You can go out or in. If you go in, you got another defender, so you're probably not going to get the ball. CJ's eyes, though. Look at CJ's eyes. He sets this up. Eyes down the middle of the field. Pulling the backer. This is going to be top shelf. Once the safety vacates, man, it's not even contested. That's the easiest touchdown of all time. Didn't even get hands on Nico. If you're going to try to match him with a safety or a backer, good luck. Great eyes. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. Kind of a cool shot right here. But I love how they're using him in the system. They're putting him in the slot. They're putting him off the ball. They're having him run slide routes, deep outs. Like, his route tree is immense. All right, now we got him on a high cross. And, man, CJ had him too. Had him early, but we got pressure. Their O-line kind of struggled this game. Jacksonville's D-line's not that bad. Steps in the pocket. If he was able to deliver that, man, that could be another huge gash. Like, he is just open all the time. It's fine. CJ's going to go. Going to try to make a play. And he still finds him on the second scramble. And he is so QB aware on the scramble drill, man. So many guys you see stop here, run, and then try to turn up and go upfield. When the quarterback's running away and you turn up, you're very, very rarely going to get the ball. He goes to the soft spot, understands that there's no zone defenders in there. CJ can trust him, that he's not going to let it get picked, even if there is somebody. And that's just more ops for big plays. He's so savvy, man. He is one of the most complete receivers in the NFL right now. Ball's out. Quick screen. Great job reading his blocks. Way to get a lot of that back. Where's he at now? Now he's outside wide. The running back in the slot. Oh my God. Oh, he missed it. Look at this concept though. Look at this concept. Under, up, post. They're running basically like a scissors concept with a stem in up post that goes underneath the corner. Typically the scissors route, the post route goes over the top of the corner, where this concept is reversed. They're going to have the clear out come from him. Off the ball too, which you don't see often. Like this is a great play design, and CJ Stroud just misses this throw. Man, this is so good. I mean, this is a gimme. Nobody in his lap. He just misses this throw. Oh man, CJ wishes he had that one back. This game shouldn't have been as close as it was, in my opinion. They weren't sharp. They had some plays here and there, but they missed too many. But look, I love it. Eyes down the middle to the right. Middle and right. Make sure we hold anything that way. Also, if you're looking this way, this guy is going to hunt up a little bit differently than if your eyes are away. He's just going to kind of float. Right there, he's just kind of floating. CJ snaps his eyes back, and this ball should be right here. Had him. Missed it. Oh, no, he's down on his knees. That's all right. All righty, where's he at? Up top by himself at X. The motion across. Play fake. The drift route. This is the same thing Stephon Diggs ran before. Ball's out at the break. Like this timing, this textbook timing by CJ Stroud is why these are so good. Bum, bum, ball's out. Coming out of his break. Great contested catch. That was the Julio Jones special when I was in Atlanta, man. He's got some of that quality to him. He's bigger than everyone else. He runs sharp routes. And the contested catches are there. Money. See how, like, over the course of the game, man, it just adds up. Now they got him to a quad set in the slot. Screen again. Love it. 8 yards. It's just too easy at this point in time. All right. Down here. Play fake. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Quick rollout. They're running like a Q8 where they're chopping the edge to get this. Great job. Great job understanding the zone. Stress the flat immediately in this cover 2 look. Man. It's good play design backed up, man. You'll see other teams stealing that. And again, like, there's just a lot of really easy completions to be had all across the field. And they're not just these 5-yard completions. They're 15, 20 yards a pop. 5-step, first hitch, second hitch, resets. Oh, almost had him again. Missed him. CJ missed some throws in this game. This was not CJ Stroud's best game. He missed some of these throws across the middle that he normally doesn't miss. Obviously, he gets hands to the face here, gets his head knocked back. But man, if he pulls that ball down a little bit, puts it in his catch radius, he's catching that. Let's watch from this back view. We ended up with like, what, 150 yards receiving? And there was probably another 40 to 50 yards easy left out there. Honestly, probably more than that. And a touchdown. That was honestly a pretty sick release, though. To not hit his hand on the helmet. Just close. Pull it down just a little bit. So he missed the deep middle. Now we get the half roll where they move the pocket slightly. It allows just a little bit. You can buy time and reset the pocket where these edges just can't pin their ears back and know where you're going to be standing. And now we got the deep cross and he hits it. This was for the game, by the way. This drive, this was money. I love this, though. They do a half roll this way. Flips his hips in no man's land. Get the clear out by Diggs. I love it. Can always count on him. Such a big target, too. Like, he's hard to miss. We missed a few, but man, his catch radius helps a lot. Look at this play design. You see a lot of these West Coast Shanahan teams doing this. Half roll. Then you reset back into the pocket because these guys don't know where you're going to end up. Ball's out, nice and easy. You saw the tempo of that throw a lot different than the ones before where he was missing. Just like he threw a dart, like a little baby dart. And now this. Let's see it. Quick motion out. Drops back. Got the shallow. You get Nico running. First down. And I believe that ends us in this game with his catches. They end up winning this game. And look, man, it wasn't anything crazy. He didn't have these spectacular plays, but he's always open. And it's not just the 5-yard gimmies. He's making contested catches. He's at the right place at the right time. He understands zone versus man, where you see some of these receivers, they run every single route like it's man. They fly through zones and quarterbacks are missing behind him. He is such a friendly target to throw to, and his catch radius is insane. And he's got grown man strength, grown man speed, and he can separate. He is the prototype for the best receiver in the league. And I know we talk about Justin Jefferson. I know we talk about CeeDee Lamb and all these guys. Those guys are in a world of their own. But Nico Collins can actually do some things that those guys can't. And I think with his big body, his ability to just kind of little boy people, he brings that kind of like DK Metcalf, AJ Brown to the table that, look, everybody's got their different flavors of receiver, but I love how Nico Collins is playing football right now, and he's going to be good for a long time with CJ Stroud as his quarterback. All right, let's switch gears here now. So we're going to build our sleeper entry using receivers. We talked about receivers, Nico Collins, how he builds things out. We're going to build our own slip. I love reception lines on sleeper, and I love alternate lines because I think they have such a high hit rate, and it's not really outcome based. You're basically betting on the fact that will these guys get enough targets within the scheme and with the game flow to hit that number. And so that's why I like receptions. And Chris Godwin right now, he's on a run. He's got 8, 7, 6, 6. And he's projected 6.5 this week in a divisional game. I love grabbing 5. Give us 5+ receptions. It's 1.22 multiplier, and it's such a high probability that it's going to happen. Now I'm looking at other guys across the league. Courtland Sutton, he's popped off these last few games. 68 and 60. He's set at 42 against Vegas. I'm going to go take 25 yards over. Give me 1.16. We have to get this multiplier at the bottom up to 2 to be able to submit. So let's go keep cooking. Another guy, Jaden Reed, 139 the first week that Jordan Love gets back in the game. They're playing against the Rams. I think they're going to have a massive week. I think we can get 40 off of Jaden Reed. And right now we're sitting at 1.8. And now, Mr. Lamb, we know what it looks like. You're playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know that they have a good defense, but I think 40 yards is going to be a gimme. That'll juice us up to 1.9. And last but not least, we got to go Nico to celebrate this video. No Nico yet. No Nico yet. That's okay, because we're going to take CJ Stroud in honor. We're going to go 200 plus on CJ Stroud. That'll get us at our 2x multiplier. $50 pays out 100, and we're here, baby. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I hope you learn a lot when I'm talking this through. I try not to go in too far of depth. I want to keep it more surface level, but just get the common themes. The shells, the fronts, the shifts, the motions, man zone, the footwork of the quarterback, and how these routes play out. Good luck to you guys this week. Good luck to us. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for the next one coming up.